all of these young musicians for their awesome performances this morning. It's the best way to start the day ever. Now, it is my pleasure to welcome Gary Nicholson and Marcia Hendricks to the stage.
Thank you so much for being here this morning and supporting all of these great young people. Hey, we finally made it up here after all this years. They let us come up here. I'm totally impressed. Thanks to our friend Dave Thomas, who is a man of many talents. We have put together a video of 4 people sharing their impact stories of the Children's Chorale and Youth Symphony and how it impacted their lives. Some of them are alums, some of them are parents, and they have great stories to share with you this morning. So please enjoy, watch on the screens.
And the Colorado Springs Youth Symphony Board of Directors. I have a passion for the arts, and I'm a firm believer in paying it forward. I have 2 daughters, Katie and Christy, who were both violinists in various groups for over 10 years, starting with Little Mozart. As a parent, I have personally witnessed the life skills that the organization teaches our young people. In addition to a challenging music curriculum that teaches discipline and the value of hard work, I've seen my own daughters embody teamwork and, most importantly, personal responsibility. Whenever there was an issue or a problem, they were taught to go to solution rather than passing the issue to someone else to solve. These are lifelong skills that they will use in their academic, professional, and personal lives. Over the span of 10 years, I've watched my girls and their friends develop their music skills and learn to work together towards one common goal. After every concert, I observed excitement for achieving a goal they worked for weeks to perfect, and the pride of a job well done. Bringing unity is so important in our society today, and I'm a firm believer that through music, we are one.
Hello, my name is Lydia McConkey. I'm currently the concertmaster of the Youth Symphony Ensemble and would love to share with you my experience in this organization. I grew up with a school that did not have an orchestra, and in general, growing up, learning classical music was very isolating. It's not something that my peers understood or really respected, and it was really lonely. I joined the Youth Symphony when I was just 8 years old. And joining that group was so inspiring for me. I became surrounded with people like me, people that appreciated music and had a passion for it. And that wasn't something that I experienced before. And being around that really opened my eyes to how fun music can be and the community that can come with it. I don't know that I would still be doing music today if it weren't for that, and I'm so grateful for that. On top of the community and lifelong friends that Youth Symphony has given me, I have had incredible opportunities to not only work with professional musicians and conductors on side-by-side concerts, but also travel all around the world and experience music in different cultures. And I'm so grateful. I know I speak for all the musicians in the orchestra. I'm so grateful for the community and the opportunities and everything that this organization has given us, because we feel seen and we are able to grow our passions together. And that's so unique to find something, especially for classical music, for kids to feel seen in that. And I'm so grateful for that.
Hi, my name is Paula, and I am the parent of Kaylin, one of the singers in the Colorado Springs Children's Chorale. We enrolled Kaylin Chorale when she was in 3rd grade, and at the time we were looking to support her passion for music while also challenging her abilities as a singer. And looking back, I think our decision to join CSYSA has been very rewarding. The benefits Kaylin has received from being part of chorale have only grown over the years, extending beyond music theory and education to also instilling the values of teamwork and dedication, and certainly discipline. As a city choir, the members of chorale dedicate so many hours to rehearsals, performances, and also community outreach programs. This commitment has influenced Kaylin in so many positive ways outside of chorale. For example, she is also a member of her middle school select choir, recently performing at CMEA and also participating in All-State Choir in Denver. Additionally, Kaylin plays piano and violin, earning a spot in district orchestra this year. She is also an excellent student and a member of her student council. And I say all of this, not just to brag on my kid, which I am so happy to do, but also to recognize, the part that CCC has played in fostering that discipline and drive for her to excel in many different areas. Lastly, I think if those points weren't enough, one of the most rewarding aspects of Kaylin's involvement with chorale has been the friendship she's formed here. The kids in chorale refer to it as their second family, and this is so much more than just a label as I've come to know over the years. It's a group of young people who are incredibly supportive and empathetic toward one another. They have so much fun together, but also know when it's time to focus on whatever their current project is. It's very rewarding to see how much work they put into a performance as a team, and then see that look of accomplishment on their faces when they walk off the stage together. And if we were to get nothing else out of this experience as a family, I would be absolutely grateful just for that aspect of it all.
Hi, and good morning. My name is Frankie Leo Bennett. I am a Chicago-based theater artist, director, actor, writer, producer. I do a little bit of a lot, and I think I do a decent job with it, but I'm also a Colorado Springs native and a very proud one of the Colorado Springs Children's Chorale. I cannot believe that my 9-year journey with the Children's Chorale began 22 years ago. But that same year, my life also changed pretty dramatically. For myriad reasons, my grandmother also became my adopted mother, and not just to me, but to 6 of my siblings and cousins. Taking on that responsibility was no small or easy feat, and honestly, money became tight. But my mom wanted to make that opportunity work, and work it did. The Children's Chorale became a second family to me, and provided me not only a creative outlet, but compassionately understood my situation and provided a home. 9 years of opportunity, acceptance, encouragement, and I'm of course extremely grateful for the musical education they provided. And getting to perform at Carnegie Hall in high school was pretty cool, but I'm extremely grateful for the skills that they also taught me, including empathy and discipline and commitment. I then understood what the word community meant. A group of people who inspired you and challenge you and encourage you to be the best that you can be. Without this community, I wouldn't be the artist I am today, and I wouldn't be the human I am today either. Thank you for taking the time this morning to support these incredible organizations that are represented here today. You are truly the support system that makes these incredible groups not only survive, but thrive.
Thank you all for being here this morning on this wonderful Colorado morning. I've never had to wear snow boots with a tux before, so it's, fortunately they're in the correct color group, so I'm wearing those. So, and thank you all for taking the time and the extra effort to be here this morning. And thank you too for our musicians for their extraordinary effort to be here this morning, both the orchestra and the chorale. Well done, all of you. It's time for the classes. I just want to share some things with you. Why are you here? This is a question I ask our musicians at the beginning of every new season at our first day of camp. I then asked them to write down their response and, if they were comfortable, to share their response. I then shared my answer. I shared that in 8th grade I auditioned for and was accepted by my local youth orchestra, and I learned what music could be and do. I shared that in college. I was teaching private lessons to a high school senior trumpet who struggled and struggled to play. There were times when I actually dozed off in his lessons. Almost weekly, I thought about asking him to quit to save his time and money, but I didn't have the heart to do so. At the end of the school year, Ben thanked me for teaching him and said words I'll never forget. You are the first person who has ever stuck with me. That is why I am here. Why are you here? I am here still because our young people have value. I want to share with you a lesson that I present to our musicians at camp. Excuse me. I offer them a $20 bill. How many of you would like to have this $20 bill? And I can tell you they all raise their hand. I then fold this $20 bill, and I ask them, how many of you would still like to have this $20 bill? And of course, they would still like to have it. Then I take this $20 bill, and I wad it up as tight as I can, and ask them, how many of you would still like to have this $20 bill? And they still do. I then put it on the ground. I stomp on it, and I ask them, how many of you would still like this $20 bill? And somebody in the back still does. And then I won't do it here, but I do it for them. I chew on it and take it out of my mouth. And how many of you would still like to have this $20 bill? The $20 bill still has its whole value, no matter what I do to it. A number of years ago, during a meeting of community volunteers, I was told, your kids don't need support. They're rich. Very few of our musicians are from rich families, whatever that might mean. However, I can personally tell you that what our musicians do have in common is an intense desire to learn, grow, and share themselves through this incredible world of music. Our groups have members from all economic levels, including even abusive and homeless families. We have a number of wrinkled, torn, and battered $20 bills in our groups, but they are still here. Even if they are battered, our young people have value. That is why, for a combined 91 years, the Youth Symphony and the Children's Chorale have endeavored to provide a healthy, safe, encouraging, and challenging experience for our area's youth. That is why, through all the challenges, frustrations, and disappointments, Marcia and I have strived to demonstrate to our musicians that we have a choice to become better or to become bitter. And through becoming better, we have watched in wonder as our young musicians grow into amazing young adults. And through our camps, concerts, outreach, and touring programs, we watch as these young musicians not only change their own lives, but change the lives of people in our community, our state, our nation, and our world. That is why we are here. Why are you here? I want you to think for a moment. Have you ever been influenced, inspired, moved, or somehow impacted by a musical performance, event, teacher, or family member? If so, will you stand with us to honor and celebrate the power of music?
at one time supported these groups, our youth. Thank you for your generosity and belief in them. The Colorado Springs Youth Symphony is in its 44th season, the Children's Chorale in its 47th season. And that's that combined 91 years. Not that we have been around, but the organizations have been around. This year, as always, we are asking you to give at a level that is personally meaningful to you. Please extend or increase your gift or say yes for the first time. We ask for your attention while we explain levels of giving, and you all are doing a great job with your attention. We have a lofty goal for our Celebrate Youth in the Arts Breakfast today of $90,000 in honor of those 90-some years. Thanks to generous support from our Celebrating Youth partner sponsor, our friend and supporter of so many arts organizations, Herman Tiemens, and the Purple Heart Group at Northern Kentucky. And important gifts from our community collaborator sponsors, we are on our way to that goal. Please join them investing in young musicians this morning. 100% of your donations are tax deductible. So I'm going to explain our circles of giving. Our first circle of giving is a $10,000 gift. This generous gift would support the outreach programs of our organizations, including free concerts in schools, workshops, and residencies in rural areas of our state, festivals such as the In Harmony Festival for elementary music choirs, chamber music festival, and side-by-side concerts with our wonderful Philharmonic. Our next level of giving is $5,000, and that $5,000 would help us support these young musicians with tuition assistance and scholarships, which is more needed than ever. Our next level is $2,500, and you might think this is boring, but it's not. We need money to keep the lights on, to pay our building payments, to pay our rent, to pay for insurance, all of those things that we have to have in our organizations. And then finally, our next circle is $1,000, and that supports participation in camps and special opportunities for groups such as the Salvation Army after-school programs, master classes and guest clinicians, instrument rentals, and more. If none of these levels are comfortable for you, please give what you are able to give. All gifts are greatly appreciated. Gifts do not need to be made in a one-time gift. For many of us, a smaller monthly payment is more manageable. If you would like to do this, please indicate that on your pledge card. We will contact you to make arrangements. There are several ways to give this morning. Checks made out to the Children's Chorale, and you can use the QR code that you'll see on your envelope. If you do use the QR code, please still fill out your envelope so that we know where you are and can recognize your gift. We ask that all attendees make a gift to support these young musicians, helping to ensure the future of youth in the arts in the Pikes Peak region. Every single gift received today will make a difference for the musicians here today and the musicians of the future. Table hosts, please distribute your donation envelopes. I will pause for a few minutes to allow you time to complete your envelope. When you have finished, please pass the envelope back to your table hosts. And table hosts, please ensure that all of your table's donations are put back in your envelope and deliver them to the check-in table before you leave. I'll just give you a few moments to do that. honored to serve young musicians and music educators from throughout our community. Thank you for investing in the future of music education as our organizations create a second home and family for these young people as they strive for musical excellence and just being good humans who understand the importance of community. Before we have our final song, I'd like to thank Mayor Mobilati. He had to jet out to the next thing, but we are so grateful that he was here with us today. Herman and the Purple Mountain group from Morgan Stanley, we thank you so much for your support. Table sponsors and table captains, thank you for all the work that you put into this breakfast today. Again, Dave Thomas, our friend, thank you, Dave, for filling in and all the things that you do to make us sound good and look good. The Doubletree staff has been fantastic in trying to flex with us and just hang in there for the eventualities of today. I'd like to thank parents. We have some parents who have joined us in the back. Thank you, parents, for getting your kids here today and always. And just thank you for your investment in them. A big thank you to our beautiful young performers. They are resilient, they are smart, they are all the things that we can be so very proud of. And you, thank you for being here today and supporting the youth in our community. We leave you this morning with a well-loved song celebrating our country and our region, America the Beautiful.
Colorado Springs Day. We hope that you have a safe journey home, and we're so glad that you joined us here this morning. Thank you.